me.
I still think that camera's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen. You all give it a thumbs up?
You're listening to Nerdbot Media.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves
Prepare yourselves.
for the Nerdbot Botcast live.
You are not prepared.
We are
Thank you, Illidan.
we're way more prepared today. We got a nice panel here. Chad, Hoku, and Igor.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
Igor, am I missing something from Igor, or are we just going with Igor?
Mr. Pinsky.
Oh.
Pinsky
What do you want me to throw out there?
Oh, you can just call me Igor. Like, that's
All
cool.
right, just
Like,
going Igor. All right. Chad, Hoku, and Igor in studio with us. The clock is rolling. We got a giveaway, actually, tonight, too, that we're going to get to later on. Actually, can we get the giveaway in a bit so that we can show it off? This is the Nerdbot Podcast.
The Nerdbot Podcast.
Welcome, everybody. It is Monday night. As usual, we are here. We are feeling nerdy. I'm here with the Rachel Litfin.
I'm hashtagging.
What is Lit May Never Die? And
Yeah.
and then follow with your thing that you always
Never
say.
turn down.
That's right. Old
You
Lord
need
of the
more
Rings
you
music.
Need
It's coming.
Music, man.
It's
I
coming.
thought.
It's coming. Look at you raining your terror of judgment on me.
What is lit may never die.
Never.
Hashtag Fit on Fire. Hashtag Rachel Kapowski.
Chad Hoku.
Yo.
Welcome to the podcast, kind sir. I know the music.
Thanks for having me.
I know the music's a little intimidating there, but yeah, welcome.
Super intimidating.
So Chad Hoku is it Hoku Props?
Yeah, it's Hoku Props.
Hoku Props. You might have seen some of his work at this previous BlizzCon. It's BlizzCon, right?
I was at BlizzCon.
Which one was the one that you won?
TwitchCon.
TwitchCon. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just exclusive to the Blizzard stuff.
How could you?
How is TwitchCon is like for the website twitch.com? Or what is it exactly?
It's for the streaming service twitch.tv.
There it is.
So they have a lot of game streaming services, but they also offer creative services. And so I'm a creative streamer on there.
Nice. Oh, nice. Hashtag long live Justin.tv for everyone who knows that. Right? Hey, that's right. So were you a part of that as well? Just want to throw that out there.
Of Justin?
Yeah.
I mean, I had an account on there, but I never streamed.
Okay, just making sure. I didn't know if you had done anything on that at that point. I was watching Mystery Science Theater on loop on that.
MSTK 3000.
That's right, and it's back actually.
I
so that's
know.
pretty good. Igor also. I guess Igor Props. I don't know.
Mr. Pinsky Props.
Mr. Pinsky. Oh, okay, there it is. Mr. Pinsky Props, of course. You actually brought a prop with you today that we have on the table. Is it showing up on the camera? Can I see the feed? Is it?
No, it's not
It's
showing
not.
up right
It's
now.
off of there. No.
No,
Let's get a quick look at it.
I'm
So,
supposed to put it in front of chat.
ladies and gentlemen, we have professionals
Judge
in the
Dredd.
building once again. If you have questions, prop making questions, you have questions about making it in the business, trying to start your own business, trying to do what these guys do, techniques, just questions about the up and coming of these guys in this business. I'm going to be getting to that later on in the show, along with our little trivia thing where we do our giveaway. Thanks a lot. Thanks for putting that out there for me. So without much further ado, Rachel, if we can get to some comments pretty soon.
Let me load
so we
that
can see what everybody's
up.
saying. It's been a pretty... I don't know. I wouldn't say the news week has been fair. I guess nerd news falls like really easy, like a casual rain that happens every weekend. You get nerd, yeah. I would say like last weekend. What did we have? I know that. Well, I guess it's not really news, but I guess they found some kind of Easter egg inside of the recent. Oh
What
darn!
Easter
Oh, you don't know about this?
I mean, I'm back now. Tell me what's up. Okay. I checked out for like a second, getting our social
No,
media
I thought
up
you
and
might have
running.
known. See, now I'm gonna have to do some research on it to find out exactly what the
What is
Easter
my
egg
hair
that I was talking
doing?
about. Well, what are the comments
Tell me
on
my
this?
hair looks good.
Your hair looks good.
Does my hair look...
It looks-
Guys,
jeez.
in the comments right now, tell me my hair
Please
looks
don't.
good.
What are our comments going on? So
Well,
far?
we got Whitney saying, Igor, take your shirt off.
already.
As she always,
Yeah.
there we go, Whit.
I know.
Thanks, Whit.
It's a thing.
Always can depend on Whitney for that one. We got our favorite Jack Pakash goes, shit's on fire, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wendy says, hi, everyone.
Cool.
Ismail is Nerd Cholo here.
Pakash
Hi,
is back.
guys. All right. Whitney
Cool.
says, welcome. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, Whitney says my hair is fine.
There you go. See, you
Thank
made it
you,
out alive.
Joel.
All right.
Thank you.
Cool. So without too much further, well, actually, you know what? Let me
What do we
dive.
do? What do we do?
I want to dive in a little bit more into these proppers over here. I'm gonna
Yeah?
make a new name. Well, I mean, it's prop artists, I'm sure, but now I got to make a different name
Prop
for it.
ninjas.
So as for right now, it's proppers.
Proppers? I don't
Hey,
like that.
you proppers.
No, I don't
proppers.
like it.
Yo.
You guys are gonna
What
fix
up?
it up
No.
all good and proper.
I really don't like this.
That's good.
I had no response.
No, but Chad, of
They're
course.
propmen.
Yeah, propman.
Propmen.
Propman.
I like propmen better.
Hyphenate it. and then-
Propsters. Propsters.
Propster.
Propsters.
Oh.
Propster.
Yeah. All right. We're going with propsters.
It's like a mafia behind
Yeah.
it.
No. Okay.
Yo.
So we talked to Chad once before, but I don't. As far as obviously being a prop maker, you as well do cosplay. You're a cosplayer. Have you ever competed? I guess at the level that he kind of competes at. Just wanna-
No, I've never done that. I've never gotten that into it where I just look for that. I didn't. I wanted to compete like 3 years ago at San Diego when I made my Shredder cosplay,
Nice.
and I didn't realize you have to enroll in that like 5 months ahead of time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nobody told me.
Is that how it is,
crazy.
Chad?
But I never really asked.
Twitch was a little bit different. You had to apply for it like I think it was about 2 months in advance.
Okay.
They had pre-judging, and they used that to determine who was going to be a finalist.
Nice.
And then that gave about a month for them to go through and get everything structured around the finalists.
Now,
But
Damn, that's hardcore.
Now you the cosplay in question that I'm referring to. Actually, if you can do me a favor, and do you have a picture of it on your phone by any chance?
I sure do.
If you can just bring it up so that people can see exactly what you did. But Chad, at the moment, I'm sure you're famous for many things, but the thing that I know you biggest for is the competition-winning cosplay that you did. You're in a suited armor. I'm guessing that's from a Blizzard game, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Reinhardt.
I got a Blizzard thing right.
There you go.
That's not StarCraft.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Hashtag, yeah, so let's
I
throw
always
that
love
out.
this.
It's not for you, Rachel. Okay.
You know what? No, it's super cool.
Okay.
Hold on, I wanna
So
make sure it's
yeah, make sure it's centered on there.
I mean, we
So
got some lag,
so
fine.
can you describe this character a little bit, just in case for people unlike me who don't know what it is?
So Reinhardt originates from the game Overwatch, which is created and produced by Blizzard. Reinhardt's this 7'4" tall, armored, kind of like human dude in a giant power suit,
Yeah.
essentially. He's a German guy. He's super happy, super fun, jovial.
okay.
He also has a 10-foot hammer.
I would have never guessed that because when I saw you in your costume, like you were smiling in your costume, and I'm like, this is a very intimidating character. I figured he'd be like, just a little bit more of the attitude of the dwarf from Lord of the Rings.
You know what? Like the skin I made is called Lionheart, and the Lionheart skin is it's one of the few skins of his that has the head kind of revealed. All the other ones has this very, very intimidating looking kind of knight style
okay.
helmet, and I chose the helmetless version specifically so the character kind of became more personified.
Gotcha.
Versus
Okay.
just this giant hulking monster of a dude.
Now, was there anybody else there at your level? I should say, was there anybody else with your style of suit?
I mean, there was
some
another
big stuff?
Reinhardt.
Okay, how did that? Was it awkward in the bathroom next to each other in the stalls, or?
No. It
I mean, it would
actually.
be awkward because the stalls would be so low.
Hi, can you get out so that I can get in? I gotta pee.
I mean, it was pretty excited. Like we had a single file through doorways because we
Okay.
didn't fit together, walking hand in hand. But
Aw.
outside of that, it was an amazing experience. TwitchCon itself was an amazing experience, and Twitch did a really good job of putting on the contest. I'm really excited because they're going to be putting on again this year, and I think that having won the contest last year, this provides an opportunity to kind of set a benchmark for how the contest needs to be.
I see.
As far as quality of costume is this year.
Yeah.
So I'm just assuming from the start that the costumes there are going to be drastically better
Yeah.
than last year.
So
and
now-
honestly, last year they were incredible.
And so now, Igor, what are you gonna do to raise the bar? Here we go.
I think I have to talk to Chad a little bit.
Okay, you're gonna collaborate.
Maybe,
Hey, you guys
maybe
could do like.
compete a little bit.
Can you do a dual cosplay entry? Can you do
I
two
mean,
people as
like a
as
couples
one
time?
I
entry?
mean, maybe
Yeah, can you guys do a couples?
Dude, there's those
Couples
there's
tournament?
the ogres from World of Warcraft, the two heads. We could do
We
that.
need to do that.
That'd be fun.
That would be cool.
That'd be super
Just
fun.
2 heads, 1 body. We
Two
should-
heads,
Yeah.
one body. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
You do a belly dance.
Yeah.
I fear for the doorways.
And Igor's like at 7% body fat right now. So
Yeah,
this
dude,
would-
and
this
we
would
could like
work out.
each be a leg. It'd be fantastic.
Oh my goodness, we
Just
need to
hopping
make this
around.
happen.
This is like a dream come true. Well, I'm glad I was able to bring
Well,
this
comments
team
wise,
together.
we've got Chris Strachan saying, "Hey Hoku, it's great to see you out and about outside of stream."
Oh, hey Chris, welcome.
So what do you stream exactly?
So I stream prop making.
Okay, that's what you do.
Specifically, I do the entire process going from. I'm not a sculptor inherently. I don't.
Okay.
I don't do a lot of stuff by hand from the kind of starting point. I do everything in 3D modeling and
Nice.
3D sculpting software like ZBrush and Maya, and then I'll go and I'll either 3D print it, I'll mill it out on a CNC. I do
Yeah.
a lot of laser cutting, that kind of process.
Nice.
So it's
Igor, are you more about the shaping?
I'm kind of the exact opposite. Yeah, I'll
This
almost,
question goes out to everybody, by the
almost
way. What's
everything
your
I do
process?
is by hand. I sculpt out almost everything.
I want to show that. Elvin, thank you. Go ahead, keep talking.
Oh, yeah, I do almost everything by hand, and I'm just starting to learn
Chop chop.
3D sculpting.
yeah.
I just got my hands on Fusion 360 a little while ago, and I'm
Thanks.
learning
Yeah.
how to use that.
Fusion's cool.
Yeah, it's,
All right,
it's
so
a cool
here-
program, and the fact that it was free was fantastic.
All right, walk us through what we got right here, because this is some incredible work, and it's turned somebody into a bit of a celebrity to my right here.
I love it so much.
Yeah, talk us through this piece and why you think someone like Rachel deserves this.
Because she asked me for it, and I was like, yeah, let's do that.
And money exchanged hands, and it was a pretty good deal.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but it was one thing that I always wanted to do was make foam armor.
Yeah.
and
This is foam.
It's
Can I
all
touch?
It's,
Let me
it's
touch.
all.
Rachel, move the hand.
Yeah, give it a
Yeah,
shot.
Whoa.
So it's
Yeah,
all
that's
my armor.
It's all foam
Touch it.
armor, and I always wanted to make female armor, which is not something that I really just ever got.
Had you done it before?
I've never made foam armor before, or female armor for that matter.
That's a lot of responsibility, because if it busts loose, man, on con floor, it's all on you.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened yet.
I guess we got lucky with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The whole thing's made out of L400.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. It's kind of like this high density foam, and that thing's made out of craft foam that she's wearing there.
Nice.
And this thing was all patterned using really, really basic stuff. Like I covered her in duct tape at one point.
Wow.
And we cut it apart and made her into Wonder Woman with it.
She does that at least once a day to herself. Some kind of like mud
I whisper
therapy.
to it.
It's a weird thing.
Honestly, so this is your first attempt at any kind of female armor.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think it turned out pretty great.
Oh yeah, let's get the inside, because we have somebody who wore the cosplay. So how did he do fit-wise? Is it comfortable? Let's give him
It's
a
actually
Yelp review right now.
So Yelp review for Pinsky Props right here. I really should put an Etsy review up for you.
Or pronounce it properly. That'd be cool too.
This thing is so comfortable. I don't feel super constricted all day when I wear it.
Good. How long? What was your longest tenure of wearing it?
I've been in it for like 8 hours before. I think.
Wow.
I mean, it really wasn't. I mean, the shoes hurt worse than this. And the shoes.
I didn't make the shoes.
And he didn't make the shoe. I mean, he made the shoes, but I mean, the base of the shoes was just what we got off of Amazon, and then we built
But
on
he
that.
did make the laces. No,
The
I don't
laces-
know.
No. He made the shin guards and everything.
I'm
but,
just assigning blame.
Anyone who's seen me in this cosplay, the first thing people want to do is touch my waist. They're like, "Can I touch it?" But yeah, no, it's an amazing piece of work. It's gorgeous. I'm just still enthralled that this was his first crack at female armor.
Nice.
It's ridiculous. And he is taking commissions.
Right, there you go.
Absolutely.
Plug.
Commissions.
Eric Jones is watching. What up, Eric?
All right, let's get some comments, and then before
Corgi.
that, let's get to the
Corgi.
news.
Geek's up
Eric,
here
I
right
see
now.
you.
What's up, Core Geek?
So Core Geek is in the comments, and Core Geek actually, he's casting the Wonder Woman sword I'm going to be using for San Diego Comic-Con. So that's going to be the other part to this. Shout out to Eric.
Shout out.
Hey, Eric. But yes.
for you.
And Whitney's giving Rachel, you're giving me major side eye right now.
Wow.
Why? Why are you doing
Not
this?
happy with
You should
that.
text me why.
I know why. She's a traitor. It's all there, folks.
Vegan Spider-Man asks, how pricey is something like that armor she had made if you built it yourself, like materials-wise?
Oh, he wants to know
someone thinks they
materials.
can build it better.
Materials cost wise.
For
You're not taking
just
discount.
materials in it, you're probably looking at about $200.
Wow, for just that the
No,
breastplate.
for you'll have enough for the armor, for the legs, for the arms, for
Okay.
the tiara.
Nice. Okay.
Whitney says we sucked her into that bitch. Okay, yeah. So the process to get the thing on isn't pretty. I
Chad
mean,
said
it's a
he
lot
can do
of,
it in 100, so that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god.
Costume off. It's gonna be like we give you raw ingredients. Did they make a show like that already? Where you have to make a cosplay out of just these main ingredients? I don't know.
Just main ingredients.
Yeah, like they give you
I don't
each
think
the
so.
same basic
There's that
ingredients.
cosplay melee
It's like
show I've
Ultimate
been,
Chef.
like, kind of into.
Like Ultimate Chef, but Ultimate Cosplay, I guess. I don't know.
We should do that.
Let's do that like
We
right
should do
now.
that. You have three
God.
things.
We'll give you like 3 foam plates, 4 toothpicks, a roll of duct tape, and you got to make like a robot suit.
And markers.
Okay, and markers.
Definitely markers.
I like that you know
What kind of
exactly.
markers?
Oh,
The scratch and sniff kind, the kind that smell.
I like. No,
Hey.
hold on. No, they're picking.
I
They're,
like
they're
that.
picking their weapons right now. This is awesome.
We all know the grape
They're
one
like,
was
well,
the
what?
best.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of utility knife am I allowed? Or what kind of pliers? I don't know. Are we done with comments so we can get to the news? Rach?
Wait, what? I'm sorry. The comments are
Focus.
really lit right now.
Well, okay, wow.
Whitney is cracking me the heck up.
All right.
And she just hashtag not sorry about it.
All right.
Thanks, girl. Thanks.
Super quick so that everybody knows where to see some of your guys' work if you guys want to throw out your
Yeah.
Instagrams or Facebook
Shameless
pages.
social media plug. Go.
Just so everyone knows where you guys can find their work.
You can find access to everything I do on hokuprops.com. It's HOKUPROPS.com.
Nice. And Igor?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook under Mr. Pinsky Props and Mr. Pinsky on Instagram.
Cool. All right. So without going too much further, I want to talk about our giveaway that we're going to be having tonight.
We have a giveaway tonight.
Yeah. Oh, do I have something like that? Oh, yeah, I do. Why is
No.
the
That's the
soundboard-
giveaway song?
Soundboard, yeah, kinda. It's like the happy giveaway song. Do you want a better giveaway song?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
What-
do one more.
I got. Well, do you want? Is that all right? All right, we're giving this thing away. No. All right, it wasn't.
I feel inspired.
Oh,
by
it
that.
inspired you. All right, I didn't know if that was gonna work for you.
Is
All right, so
literally Igor's
again,
favorite thing in the
today
entire
we
world.
our giveaway for this tonight's
Speaking my
show,
language right now.
and probably for the next few shows because we got a couple. And this is in light because we're probably the only people promoting Wonder Woman right now. We're gonna be giving away.
Nobody else is.
We're gonna be giving away this Metals diecast. Rach, if you can hold it up for there. This is courtesy of at Palmart Store. So if you check out at Palmart Store, he's got an entire run of not just these Metals run of Wonder Woman, but he's got everything else. It's wrestling.
We're not giving this one away.
No, we're giving that one
No,
away.
I want
I'm
it.
gonna buy
No.
you another one.
Lies.
All right, see, the music ran out because of you, all right? You see what happened? We ran out of money for music. Now I got to use this. How's that going to work? Huh? Not at all. Exactly. All right, look, I'll go back to the Pirates of the Caribbean for you. All right, but look, here's what we got so far. So what we're going to be doing is giving this away, and I came up with a pretty good question, but we'll get to it towards the end of the show. But again, at Palmart Store, and also just check out these Metals diecast. They're actually really good versions of diecast toys now.
My hair is literally hot to the spot. There.
You get Rachel's hair along with this.
and you
It's
get
all
a strand
inclusive.
of my hair.
You get DNA
Yeah.
exclusively. Clone your
You
own
can clone
Litfin.
me.
It comes with it comes with a jar of sea monkeys so that you can just put it in there and it'll all grow. That's how this one got started. All
Make
right.
a Litfin chia pet.
Litfin. All right. So without further ado, let's get Rachel in on the news.
Rachel Litfin.
All right. And you're not keeping that. I'm just making that clear.
Yes, I
You're
am.
not cat. That's going out later on tonight.
Mine. Hey guys.
All
I
right.
had some news for you this week. Pretty slow week for nerd news. I know that Guardians is a lot of talk right now. I saw it the other week, and I know I talked about it. Anybody who has seen it and you wish to chime in, tell me what you thought about Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'll get back
Ooh,
to that
yeah.
because I know a lot more people have seen it now, and
It's
a lot more
fresh.
people have opinions on it.
It's fresh.
Alien Covenant is coming out later this week, I believe. That's what I heard. I'm not really a huge Alien fan, but I have appreciation for the franchise, and I know that people are going to absolutely want to talk about that as well. But first up in my nerd news, speaking of Pirates of the Caribbean, a major spoiler was leaked on Twitter. Thank you. That music's great. Turn it up. I will accept it. I need some background music for this, and I need a pirate hat too. I mean,
Wow, and you just look towards the prop
Anyways.
makers. Hey, I need something incredibly
that right now,
hard
right
to
now.
procure.
yeah.
It's out
so
of paper.
quick. Look at that turnaround time. On Twitter, there was a picture leaked. Not leaked. I mean, Sir Paul McCartney tweeted it himself. He's in the next Pirates movie, guys.
No way.
So we all know how Keith Richard is. So Johnny Depp created the character off of kind of like, to him, pirates were the rock stars of the high seas, and that gave him the idea and the inspiration to model Jack Sparrow almost after a rock star.
I don't know if it was
a la
so-
Keith Richards. No, it was specifically Keith Richards.
I know, but I don't know if it was so tangible as to like they're the rock stars of the sea. I think he was just like, I need two drunkards.
I mean,
and I
Johnny
need to combine
Depp's
them
word
together.
is law, and you can GTFO.
I guess.
And so Keith Richards, in the latter Pirates movies, they sure enough cast him as Jack Sparrow's dad, which was great. It was
That was really
great.
good.
That was amazing casting. And
Also,
just, it
how
was-
awesome is Pirate Island, right?
I loved the
Wasn't
Pirate Island. I
like
thought
the
it was
baddest ass
amazing.
place you'd ever seen? A bunch
Yeah.
of ships stacked
And like
up.
the whole fortress thing was fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, they are
Also, the only way to get to Pirate Island is if you've been there before. Just
no,
wanna
that's Isla de Muerta. Did
Are
I
you
say that
talking
right?
about Shipwreck Cove?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about Shipwreck Cove?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's wrong though.
Yeah.
Is
No.
it wrong?
Does it
No.
matter?
No,
Anyways,
Okay.
so speaking of rock
I'm glad
stars,
we're having these hard-hitting
Anthony,
conversations.
I'm going
Sorry.
to smack you with Yakko.
No.
No, Wacko.
It's Wacko. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
All right, go. Come on.
No. So with the Pirates of the Caribbean thing, they're adding to the rock star lore of it, and they added Sir Paul McCartney, and he tweeted a picture. I would pull it up, but I can't use my phone. But Google it.
Is he dressed already? Like,
Yeah, no, he's all done up, and he's
we didn't-
in the Pirates universe now.
They shouldn't
and
have.
so-
They shouldn't have spoiled it though, because they didn't spoil Keith
Paul
for us.
McCartney did it himself, man.
I know,
you
but
can't
what a
argue.
loser!
You
Like, what a
can't
sore.
argue with
Come on,
with that.
man.
So yeah,
he kept it to the chest, And then when we saw it, we're like, oh
Yeah.
man, that was pretty cool.
So that's in the next Pirates movie, and it's he doesn't really hint about what his role is. It's just there. So
Igor, are you a big Pirates fan?
it's literally
Kinda.
it's his favorite thing in the entire world.
Just a little bit.
Kinda. Yeah.
favorite.
All right.
I actually, something blew my mind today that not a lot of people realize. But, when Will died and he took over the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, which
That
I vehemently protest is a bad movie plot choice.
Okay,
But go
let's not talk about it.
ahead.
But that was 2007.
Yeah.
And he can only come on land.
Yeah.
Every 10 years.
Yeah.
And now it's 10 years later.
Yeah. Okay.
And the new movie's coming out.
Oh.
And he's in it.
He's
And he
in it.
wasn't in the last one.
They said he wasn't going to be in it, so they're assholes for lying to us.
But he is.
They get this.
Wait. Whitney,
Okay.
are you serious?
Can you just read it?
No. Whitney says you're missing the big story. Online pirates claim that they do have the movie and they're going to release it unless Disney pays a ransom. Where is the link to that? Can you text me that link?
Wow.
And I will definitely revisit that.
You're
oh my
just going
God.
to go try to watch the movie. That's all you're going to do. You're the worst.
So text me that
Is
link,
that-
Whitney. I would like to report on that.
Hold on, I got this for Rachel.
No,
See?
man.
Why can't you just wait like 2 more months?
It comes out next week.
Oh, there you go. Then just wait. Why the hell?
Whitney, please text me that. So then we'll come back
Wow.
to that then if that's true. Does
Whitney,
anybody else
stop.
know that's true?
God, that's so
Whitney's
bad.
been lit tonight,
I know.
girl.
She's like helping the
Greg
pirates out of
Stewart
it.
goes, we need a Flash Gordon reboot. Work your magic.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So, okay, we have people chiming in about Guardians of the Galaxy, which is great.
It's pretty much, Vegan Spider-Man says it's pretty much his favorite Marvel movie now.
Really?
Chad, your thoughts on Pirates of the Caribbean, by the way?
Not Pirates of the Caribbean. Are we going back to Pirates?
No, I just want to know, yeah.
Oh,
Did you say Chad or Chat?
Chad.
Call me Hoku.
Oh, okay. Hoku. Gotcha.
I'm excited to see it. I mean, I'm not a super huge fan like Pinsky over here, but it should be a lot of fun.
Nice. Yeah, I'm actually excited to see this movie, too. I wasn't too excited for the last one after what happened with... Well, actually, it was just a Jack Sparrow spinoff, right? It wasn't really
the fourth
connected to
one's
the
like
main
a
story.
standalone. The fourth
right?
one really could be a standalone, yeah.
It wasn't tied along to the main
It
trilogy.
is, but it isn't.
It is. It's loose. It's in the world, so you can
Yeah.
It
associate
was
it
like
with
the
it.
Adventures of Jack Sparrow.
It's the
Yeah.
Hobbit version, all right?
It's the Hobbit of
yes,
Pirates of the Caribbean,
right?
yes,
All right,
I
cool.
can
Yes,
attest to
Lord of the
that.
Rings connection. No, but I want to see this next one just specifically because it does tie back into the original story. And I guess, do you think is it done? Are we done with Pirates of the Caribbean though? Like, are they going to keep making movies? Or is
So
there
they
rumors it's
say
gonna
this
keep going?
is the final one,
Yeah,
but
this is the last one.
I mean, we're just gonna have to find out.
All right. I only think Johnny Depp's doing it because Wolverine's stopping his character. You know, what's his name?
Yeah, and they're basically the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
So
it.
secretly behind doors.
Quick,
He
next
takes off the
cosplay:
mask.
Wolverine, Jack Sparrow.
Jacked Wolverine. All right.
Jacked
Next
Wolverine.
story.
I mean, that's kind of redundant. Jack's Wolverine. Wolverine's already jacked.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What else we got?
read that link. I'm a B-side. I think Whitney did text it to me.
Wow.
Did she?
The pirates are out tonight.
No, she did not. Okay, so we are going to move on though. But I do eventually want to revisit that if it's true. And we're going to play it. Somebody goes Flash Gordon meets Star-Lord. That would be amazing. There it is. It's on Dead Online, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Telling Those Tales, Hackers. Can I click it? Why can't I?
What are you doing? We need comments. If not,
That
go
is
to the
a comment.
next. Okay,
No, that is a comment.
What's our next story then?
Well, if you guys want to read about the Pirates of the Caribbean hacking ransom thing, Whitney just linked it in the comments. So
There you go.
read about that. I'm definitely going to read about that too because that's crazy. if
She
that's
might
true.
even write an article for it. Nerdbot.com.
Whitney's. Okay. Next on the nerd news.
Yeah.
Who follows Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Because they just renewed for a fifth season.
Oh, it's on now.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
No, I'm saying it's on now.
What's on now?
Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, it's on right now?
Yes.
Does it air on Monday nights?
No.
I haven't followed the most recent season.
I thought
I'm pretty sure it's a Tuesday night airing, though. Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has been renewed for season 5. So for those of you who are following that, even though ABC says ratings have dropped, they understand they understand the fan base's love for it, so they're going to continue on. They're setting it up for Agents of Hydra.
Okay, but how does that show work exactly? Like, how deep into the lore does it go? Like, is it just like, oh shit, look, Spider-Man flew by? And
No.
it's like, we're just, like,
I mean, there's a lot of
back to filing.
No, there's a ton of crossover. So essentially, the show absolutely keeps in the timeline with the Marvel movies, and there's a lot of Marvel movie references. Once in a while, there's walk-on roles. I know that Lady Sif was on there at one point. Jamie Alexander, the actress. So there's a lot of tie over, but it also does its own thing. It absolutely does its own thing. And right now, there's comic books that are based off. They're now making comics about the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. universe too, and they're using like Agent Coulson and Skye and all of them in there.
I want to do some like extra spin-offs, like janitors of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And it's gonna be like, damn, Hulk took a dump in that toilet, and now I gotta go clean it up again.
Oh my God, poor Bruce.
I know.
Yeah, so it just got renewed. Everybody's signed on. As far as I know, nobody's leaving. I don't know if the show is still like I haven't followed season 4 at all, so I'm super behind. But I know it's been great, and my intention this summer is to catch up on it.
Are you a binger? Will you just binge watch?
I am a
that shit?
binger, and
Okay.
it's dangerous for me because I will just shirk all adult responsibility
Hoku?
for 2 days.
Hoku and Igor, are you guys bingers? Have you ever binge watched anything?
I wait for stuff to come out on Netflix.
And then wait for the whole season. You wait for the whole season to drop.
Yeah, and then I just call out of work. Like,
Yeah. I do that with Game of Thrones. Like the most recent Game of Thrones season. Segue my next news regards Game of Thrones.
Because then you can't talk about it. You have to watch it all
No.
the time.
I used to binge Game of Thrones because I didn't care and I didn't have HBO at the time, and so I would just get together with my friends and stuff, and we would just take a weekend, order like a lot of pizza, and just watch Game of Thrones, the most recent season once it came out. But the most recent Game of Thrones season, I watched it week by week, and it was agony. Oh God. I like almost never want to do that again.
The newest Game of Thrones?
Season 6?
Yeah, the one that they had to tone down. Was that? Oh no, wait, that was Walking Dead. I'm pretty sure it went across the board that like we got to tone it down. Well, did they
Yeah, I
tone
don't
it down?
think they ever toned down Game of Thrones.
No, they didn't tone down Game of Thrones.
No, Game of Thrones
Then why the
was
hell would they
crazy.
even tone down Walking Dead then?
Because Walking Dead is AMC, it's not HBO.
Oh, damn! I thought they were on the same network.
No,
Holy
different
crap.
networks. Different networks. They're
All
totally
right.
networks.
Well, in that case, I'd argue the case of how come they can do it and why can't we? And I guess yeah, you're right. AMC is a lot more. It's not cable, right? Oh yeah, it is cable. Damn it.
What?
HBO is a higher level of
HBO is
cable.
premium channel.
Yeah, it's a higher level of
AMC is not
Not.
premium.
Yeah. Okay, that's the difference.
So
All
and that's
right.
why, because HBO is premium, so they can do whatever the heck they
Because
want.
the kids are
People pay
watching
for it.
zombies get stabbed in the
Yeah,
face.
because there's nothing worse than zombies getting stabbed.
Are you
in the
guys
eye.
fans of either of these shows? Do you like
No.
not Walking Dead and not
well, Game of Thrones, yeah, but not Walking Dead.
Sir? Kind
Um,
Hoku?
I'm pretty caught up with Walking Dead. I'm
Okay.
like, I haven't watched the last 5 or 6 episodes that came out.
How do you
so-
feel about the whole toning down? Did you feel that, or is it It's all right for you.
I mean, I don't really care.
Yeah,
I don't have super strong emotional attachments to Walking Dead.
I guess I mean more like, did you feel a difference? Did you notice a difference?
I mean,
It feels
like
the show,
I said,
if the show feels the same.
I'm like 5 or 6 episodes behind, which I think at this point, I mean,
might have been
like it was the good brainy episode. So
all right, yeah.
I mean, that one was pretty epic.
All right, yeah. They peaked for this season. All right, we can move on to your. Oh, you said you were
Well,
going to.
my next news is Game of Thrones. George R. R. Martin has just announced that he is planning
Breathing again.
for. I know. That man looks like he's gonna die every time I see him. He actually had to tell the showrunners how it was all gonna end, so just in case he does die, they could carry on.
I thought he would have done something more epic, like there is a scroll at the top of Mount Baldy. Yeah, yes, a mountain in California.
I mean, Mount Baldy, that's not that epic.
I know, right?
That's a little sad.
He's an old man that has to climb a mountain.
I mean,
He wasn't
at
going to put it
least
anywhere
make it
hard.
like Yosemite Half Dome.
He had to be able to drive there to drop it off. So come on, give him a break.
The mountain that has no face. The mountain that has half a face.
The mountain that has recently burned
Welcome
down.
to California. But yeah, so George R. R. Martin has just announced that Game of Thrones, the world itself, has multiple spin-offs in the works for HBO. There's about 4 different shows being kicked around right now. At least one of them, if not a bunch of those, will absolutely be picked up. Apparently, he has been working day and night with the writers of those shows. But what I want to say is, if he has time to work day and night with the writers of HBO, why isn't he working on his own stuff?
Money.
Money.
I mean, money,
Get away.
money. Anyway. So the man has diabetes, clearly, but...
Okay.
But no, every time I see him, he looks so frail every time I see him, and it looks like he struggles to walk, and I'm just like, dude, you are going to die. Finish your novels.
Does he do signings?
He does do signings. I've actually met him.
All right, so we. Oh no, wait, never mind. I was gonna go in a bad direction. You weren't gonna be happy with the direction my joke was gonna go in, so it involved Stan Lee. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why would I not be happy?
I wanted to see. I wanted you to put your money first on who you thought would go for Stan Lee or.
Oh God, let's not do this.
You see.
Wow.
Let's not do this.
You see,
very
exactly.
dark. This took a very dark
exactly.
turn.
No, you wanted it. This is what you wanted. Okay.
And that's the news. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much the news of the slow week. If there's anything you want us to know about, like
if you guys have any
Whitney threw
news
out there was perfect. I had no idea about that. That's ridiculous. I'm going to research that when we're off. But if there's anything else you think that we should cover, put it up in the comments. And we will absolutely get to that by the end of tonight. If not, we'll discuss it next week.
Oh damn! But you said we can't. Did you talk? How much did you talk about Guardians of the Galaxy?
I was going to touch on it. You want to go back to it?
Yeah, just a little bit because I have questions about it. Just because of the things I've been seeing.
You have questions, my son. I know.
The Mary Poppins thing.
Tell me your sins.
The
Mary Poppins thing. Wait, have you seen the movie?
We already agreed this is a spoiler show, and you can talk about this.
I really don't want to. Oh my
okay,
God.
see, that's exactly why I was asking if you wanted
Yeah,
to
Elvin
talk
shaking
about it
his
or not.
head. No spoilers. No
All right,
spoilers.
so
we're
we're getting no's on everything. Okay,
I was
so
never
then we
informed this was a spoiler.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
zone.
All right, never mind. Then this is not a spoiler zone.
Although I've seen the movie.
And at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
Judge Dredd becomes a communist. Apparently.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. I'm throwing out fake spoilers now.
All right. So
Oh yeah. Well.
But yeah, so Guardians of the Galaxy, there's a lot of not necessarily controversy, but there's like literally 2 sides of it. People literally either loved it completely or were.
I haven't heard bad things. Honestly.
I have not heard a single person who said they hated it. So that's
Okay.
one thing. Though
All
I'm
right.
sure some troll exists in the nether reaches of the
All right,
internet.
Hoku,
that
tell us
does
why you hate it.
He doesn't hate it.
I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, no, explain why you loved it, actually.
I think the kind of digging into the backstory of Star-Lord and seeing his kind of origins and roots and seeing his kind of that conclusion point when he's realized kind of why he exists and then deciding that he's going to not accept that and do more with his life. I think it's pretty great. You know, it's cool. It's pretty deep. I definitely think that
is it focused a lot on that aspect of just his origin story? The whole movie is more about that than anybody else's origin story.
I mean, not to spoil things, but yes.
Okay. No, I just trying to reference to see because normally like when you get an origin story, like you get everybody's origin stories all
Well, that's
at
what
once.
one was. That's why everybody loved one so much.
Okay,
it was
'cause it was
everybody's introduction, and it was just like, oh my god, they're so crazy and fun and working as a team. Now this is like, well, we worked as a team for a while. How the heck are we going to keep doing this without hating each other?
Yeah.
And they kind of do at one point. They absolutely hate each other, and then they don't. So
Cool. Like a rock band.
yeah,
Affectionately again.
and then soon they'll hate each other again.
And then we'll have to cast Sir Paul McCartney to
that'll
make
be
things
volume
better.
So Greg Stewart goes, I thought they tried too hard to make Groot cute and Rocket humorous. I agree. Baby Groot was adorable, and then Baby Groot was just a little
Annoying.
too much.
Wow.
And I felt
Send your hate mail to Rachel
no.
Litfin.
The thing is, I loved the movie. I did like the movie, but it just didn't. It didn't quite satisfy. You know, like pretend like you want some really bomb street tacos, and then you go and get Taco Bell. Yeah, it was the same thing. Taco Bell's still good.
I will defend Taco Bell to the end of
No,
my life.
I love Taco
So
Bell,
how
but
dare
sometimes you
you?
just want some bomb street tacos, and then you just don't have access to street tacos. So you,
Igor, are you
Taco
going to
Bell.
let her talk about Taco Bell like that?
I don't like Taco Bell,
Damn
but I
it.
really like
Have
the
nobody
movie
on my
though.
team.
And I
Yeah.
think she's wrong about Groot because Groot was really good.
You see,
No,
you're
no,
wrong.
Groot was
Rachel.
cute. I just thought it was a little too much.
And Rocket was hilarious. And I don't know what it is about Rocket or my memory for that matter. I couldn't for the life of me figure out who was doing his voice. And I did that the first movie, and then I found out who it was.
Yeah.
And
Who
then
is it, by the way?
Bradley Cooper.
Oh, okay,
Right?
cool.
And then
Because that guy needs work.
yeah, and then I totally forgot about Bradley Cooper doing that, and then I spent the entire movie thinking, who the hell is doing his voice?
Yeah.
Right? So I did that twice for
Yeah.
both movies and already knew who was doing it.
Yeah.
we got someone who goes, we just want Thanos already, and Elvin chimes in, yeah, we wish Thanos was in it. Teen Groot though at the end. Wait, spoilers. Crap.
Oh,
It was
wait.
in the comments. It was
Did
in the
you just do that?
comments. It was in the comments. It was in the comments. Read them at your own risk. I did nothing. I agree, Greg. I didn't think the soundtrack didn't move me. I mean,
Wow.
like in the original movie, when you had, come and
So
get
many-
your love,
you- everyone's so
like, none of the
critical of
songs
this.
really got me like grooving. It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite. I wanted to love it so much. Maybe that was why I went in with such high
But
expectations.
is there a movie that we're just judging all other movies by, where it's like it's got to be like this with the perfect experience?
I mean,
on
Lord of the
all
Rings.
Judge Dredd, for sure.
ends?
And on that
If we're gonna
note,
judge anything.
and on that Lord of the Rings note, this person goes, Chris Draken just says, I'm just sitting here wanting more LOTR universe. Yes. Yes.
No, wait. Well,
Silmarillion time. Anyways.
if we do, it needs to be large, epic battles of two Twin Towers proportions. Or two towers. Sorry.
Silmarillion. There's so much material in Silmarillion that could be just ridiculous. What?
Nothing.
What?
What?
That was bad.
Yeah, just the look on chat's face was amazing.
What?
You just called the two.
The two. I call it the
Twin
Twin Tower.
Towers.
I always do it that. I always call it that.
Like you
though.
made it like more tragic.
Wow.
You know
As
what I
it.
mean?
Well, is the
America.
movie? The
That
movie's
was a
good.
national tragedy.
Wow. I didn't make that connection. Hoku did.
Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much that's the news.
All right, cool.
So,
I'll
yeah.
wrap it up.
Yeah. Let's get back to our guests and
All
do
right.
a second round of interviews.
Well, super quick before we do that, we just got to talk about some event. Well, just one event really now that's coming up for Nerdbot, and it's NerdbotCon. That's right. NerdbotCon is back, 2017. Litfin will be there.
I'm a guest. What?
Yes, right.
When did this happen?
You're getting sucked into the vortex that is
I need to talk
Nerdbot.
to my producer. Alvin!
No, you can't just. This is. Oh, that's right. Hey, Chad Hoku, will you be at NerdbotCon 2017?
When is it?
September 30th,
30th.
from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., including over 100 vendors.
I don't
Cosplay
know.
content. All right, it's a maybe.
I have no idea.
We're in the maybe pile.
That's a very.
I mean, you probably
Igor,
would.
That's a very, very busy time.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
What with Halloween
In
and
beautiful,
Thanksgiving
beautiful downtown
around the
Pasadena.
corner.
Beautiful downtown Pasadena.
Oh, is it September then October? Is that how that works?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Unless it's a leap year, then they reverse it.
Oh,
It's like a Missy Elliott song. You got to put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
oh. We get busy.
Are you going to be?
No.
Is-
NerdbotCon, guys. I'll be there.
Yes.
Be there, square.
Igor. That guy.
Yeah.
I like that guy. All right.
That
We're
guy.
going to have over 100 vendors, cosplay contests, nerd karaoke. The nerd karaoke is always a hit,
It's gonna
by
be
the way.
lit.
That's always lit. It'd be fun to see Hoku in his big old suit doing like a nerd karaoke song. Just like kind of
I'm pretty
swaying
sure
back
if
and
Chad
forth.
Hoku entered
Come
the
get your
cosplay
love.
contest.
Come and
ever.
get your love.
Love.
To the Blizzard. At Blizzard. No. Photo meetups. That's where all y'all cosplayers get together and take pictures together. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
We're also going to
photobomb your
have
photos.
photo booths there. We had Gil Riego Photography last time. Hopefully he's there this time. But
Gil's
you got
the
a photo-
best.
He does really good photography, so guys,
He's
check
been our
him
guest a
out.
few times.
Yeah, and then cosplay panels, giveaways, and a lot more. I'll be there with all my Lego crap lying around. And let's see, anything different than this? Oh, we had the video game contest last time too, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can have that again.
Nerdbot be
and
there.
the zombie
Beautiful
stream.
downtown Pasadena,
That's
September
right.
30th, 2017.
That's right.
We got this.
If you need information for that, you can find it at NerdbotCon.
Yes.
Or I'm sorry, search NerdbotCon, and it'll direct you pretty much to nerdbot.com. So you can find all the information there. And then it's also at Instagram. If you want to follow updates about NerdbotCon, you can find it at NerdbotCon.
all social media platforms. We have infiltrated them.
Not all of them.
Do you
Not all of them.
work on that, man? Where's your Twitter?
Don't tell me.
Where's your LinkedIn?
Don't tell me.
I mean, really?
Yeah. Find Nerdbot on LinkedIn, guys. We're also on Monster.com. And I ran out. And Ask Jeeves somehow.
All right, we good?
No, that's it.
Are we good?
We gotta
Are we
wait till
good?
the song ends. So say
We don't
something.
have to wait till
say
the song
something
ends.
profound.
What? But soft.
There you go. That's beautiful.
What light
Thank
through
you.
yonder window
No.
breaks?
All right.
It is the east, and Juliet is the sun.
That's profound.
Very profound.
Cemented in
Profound
stone
indeed.
by those from the past. All right. So again, if you guys have questions for our our propsters?
Propsters.
I
All
like
right, so-
Propman.
We went with propsters. Right? All right.
Propsters,
So
fine. Propsters.
we got our two propsters here. Hoku Props, Chad Hoku from Hoku Props here, and Igor from Mr. Pinsky Props. Nail it. You got it right. Yes. I would have applauded myself, but it takes too long to come on. But if you guys have questions for them, you're a cosplayer, you are a up-and-coming prop maker, you have questions, you want to know how to hold the paintbrush. Actually, I'm pretty sure you guys are like beyond paintbrushes now. We're at spray paints, spray on. Do you guys? What's the most complex form of painting you do? Go. Either this question goes for both.
I'm a big fan of finger painting.
With food,
All right.
get those mashed potatoes. Make a smiley.
Hoku Props. Hoku Props.
I want to get into that like pancake
Potatoes?
part. You know, that pancake part.
Dude, that
Cool,
guy,
right?
yeah.
I need to get into that.
I was actually like, I'll sit and watch those videos on Facebook when they pop up. And this guy did like all of the cast from Gorillas the other day. It looked really good.
Is it the guy that makes pancakes for his daughter?
I have no idea.
There's this guy that
This is
just.
Joker
I didn't
one?
watch
doing
that
that.
long. I've
Oh,
got
okay.
stuff to do.
Did you see the Joker one though? That's
It's a
amazing.
website. How long does it take? No, what did you say?
The Joker
one? No,
Yeah. You need to see that one.
He used to. If it's the same guy, I'm thinking of. He does just a ton of Star Wars ones.
I think
so
they're all
like-
the same guy.
Did you see Star Wars
No.
ones there? No, okay, I don't know. Whitney crashed the internet by revealing that site to the
job,
pirate
Whitney.
site.
Thanks
and now
a lot.
everybody's downloading the Pirates of the Caribbean right now, and that crashed Facebook.
Our comments are all viruses.
It's all
She
brand.
got it from the Pirate Bay.
Wow.
Hey.
That's pretty rich. Sorry.
And we're back, guys. Our
We're
stream
back.
crashed earlier. We theorized it's because Monday nights is the most popular for live streams, apparently, in
And for
Facebook land.
Pirating
And
pirates
for
movies.
pirating Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
But with us today, we have Chad Hoku and Igor of Mr. Pinsky Props.
And Jack Package. He's back.
And Jack
Jack
Pacage.
Pacage.
We
Jack
changed his name to
Pacage.
Pacage, by the way. So henceforth, even in real life, refer to him as Pacage, please, Igor. He deserves it.
And Jack Package.
Jack, thank you. Thank you very much. All right.
He's French.
So we were about to get into interviewing these two awesome gentlemen here. They
These
are
two propsters.
propsters.
Propsters. And on that note, in our last feed, we were kind of bantering about what name we should call propmen, propsters, prop tarts, which is actually a real
No.
creator. Shout out to Prop Tarts again. I've never met you, but
Again.
apparently you are real.
Double shout out.
Anthony and I, bring out the Wonder
All
Woman.
right. We're gonna do
Anthony
this.
and I kind of came up with a
All right.
why, really?
That was a Wonder Woman.
Rachel hasn't eaten in 42 hours.
I'm so hungry, you guys. I need to fit into my armor.
Oh, yeah, what about those fruit snacks?
This is a red flag.
You have
I'm pretty
fruit snacks?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is a red flag.
Hoku, why didn't you tell me you had fruit snacks?
All right, well, we got to black out the label of the fruit snacks, too, so sorry. It's going to take a while.
What kind of fruit snacks? Anyways,
All right, but what were we doing here?
Our contest tonight, in the next 15 minutes, we are going to give away this limited edition die-cast Wonder Woman action figure, and I really want it really badly, so whoever wins, please mail this to me. I will love you forever.
All right,
And-
Rachel can't have it, but you can have it. So basically what our competition consists of, while Rachel is consuming her vitamin C nutrients in the form of preserved pig bone.
Who can come up with the best name for prop makers? We have propsters, prop men. What was yours? Proppers? Proppers.
Yeah, I come up with
in our
proppers.
comments, whoever comes up with the best name.
Whoops.
Dang.
Ignore that.
Whoever comes up with the best name for prop gurus is going to win this diecast limited edition Wonder Woman figurine, brought to you by, who lent this to us?
This is actually by at Paul Store, so you can find an
He's our
entire.
sponsor tonight?
Yeah, he's our sponsor for tonight, so you can find the entire line of these metals diecast at Paul Store, or you can probably just look for metals diecast. But he's pretty much the only person that sells them locally here. So you're going to want to get them through him, and he's got an entire range. There's Batman versus Superman. These things are going to be like the future of like those Popco figures.
Like
They're
really?
like really nicely detailed and stuff. So, and we're going to be giving out a few more of these later during the week and possibly next show as well. So make sure you listen. So start submitting all of your ideas towards the end of the show. and
What
we're
do
gonna
we
wrap it
call
up.
prop men? Whoever comes up with the best name will win.
They're the
And on
proppers.
that note, we're
what's
going
up,
to
Babel?
interview our prop men for our final time tonight. We're
That's
going to come
correct.
back around. We have Pinsky Props right here, and we've
Mister.
got Chad Hoku, and they're going to be
Do you want to
answering our
correct her?
questions.
Do you want to?
Mr.
Mr. Pinsky Props.
It's got to be Mister.
Mister. It's got to be official.
Mr. Pinsky Props.
That's right. Go on, Rachel. You're doing such a
I'm
great job.
so tired. I need sugar.
The nutrients are the nutrients
I
kicking
have
in by
lots
the
of fruit snacks.
What the
now,
prop?
Alvin, it's past my bedtime.
nice.
What the prop?
All right.
What the
we're
prop,
getting,
I like that.
We're getting a couple of them actually already in. So
Prop Vader.
Prop Luck. Prop Vader for Jack Pakaj. Got Prop Vader. Prop Corn. Oh, I kind of like that.
Is that somebody's phone number?
Oh wow.
She's advertising.
Yeah. Justin Holland said appropriators.
Okay, so
Appropriators.
Do you
Sounds
have
like you're
any
stealing
questions?
props.
Sorry.
do you have any
Oh
questions?
yeah,
for our
I do.
publishers?
Yeah, well, just one last time. What the prop was the last one. All right. So one of the things I wanted to ask, because we kind of alluded to a little bit earlier, and I didn't know if I was going to save the question or not, but your worst cosplay malfunction. I would say, so, obviously you create your own costumes. There's things you can't account for when you're out in public, the heat, the cold, the weather, what have you. But what's something that was your worst memorable? I think we might have done this with you once before, but we'll start with Chad Hoku here and Hoku Props.
I've got one.
What you got? Let's hear the
So,
story.
so this one isn't necessarily like a disaster, but it's really ironic.
Okay.
So when I won TwitchCon, we went the entire day wearing that costume.
Okay.
When they said Hoku Props, $15,000 winner, grand prize winner, blah 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 blah, walked down, my shoulder fell off.
Oh. Well, what was it that malfunctioned?
Keep in mind, this was after I'd won, so I didn't give a
No,
shit.
yeah.
The best part though is the structure underneath. There's all sorts of joint systems and cantilever systems, and there's just like a bunch of aluminum pieces and stuff. It looks really, really like kind of like Skynet-y Terminator-y.
Wow.
And so this thing falls off, and I think people actually got a kick. They're just like, oh my goodness, what is going on underneath there? So
Yeah.
everyone was all like intrigued by that.
So they got to see the magic a little bit.
Oh yeah, and of course, like I didn't really care, but so my girlfriend comes running up to me from the side of the stage, and she's like, "Oh my God, keep in mind I'm 8 feet high, so she can't get this thing on without a step stool." But then, do you guys know Steven Meisner, Solo Roboto?
No, I don't.
So
I've heard of
he's
him, yeah.
he's 6'4", almost 6'5". He's a big, giant, strong human being, right? He just kind of casually walks over, picks it up, plops it back on my shoulder, gives me a little pat on the back, like "Congratulations,
good to
Chad."
go.
And then I was good, right?
Were you good for another 8 hours? Was
No, I was dead.
oh, no.
So by the time we were at TwitchCon, because last minute crunch. I kid you not, I had been up for 5 days straight.
Wow.
I've never functioned on such a little sleep.
Wow.
And so the
How is
moment
that possible?
$15,000.
$15,000 later, it's very possible.
Yeah, so that was good.
Yeah.
But-
what was your biggest? So just super quick. What was your biggest competition up against? Or who were you up against? I guess. What did it come down to?
So when I went, I never thought I was going to win.
Okay.
I never did. I was like, my big goal was to finish enough because with costumes, you're never actually finished. You're just finished enough to be like, okay, this is good enough.
I feel like that's an artist thing in general. I mean, if you write a song, well, I guess to a certain extent, when you're done with a song, you're done.
Yeah,
with it.
I mean, it's kind of like
a painting.
There's
maybe.
this big attachment, and this is something that a lot of cosplayers and prop makers kind of go through. It's just you have this attachment to this concept of things being perfect, and it's quite literally never going to happen.
Yeah.
So you need to set kind of realistic goals, but
When to tell yourself to stop.
when to tell yourself that shit needs to get finished
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
one point.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sometimes you just have to let it go.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta let it go, and you just gotta.
Let it
No,
go.
no, I knew it was coming. I knew
So-
it was coming. No.
Suffice to say, the competition there, there were 3 people there that I knew kind of like had hit the entire costume kind of goal out of the park.
Yeah.
So like
on all points.
yeah, Vert Vixen, Alicia, she was there. She got second grand prize, and I just barely beat her. Honestly, as far as like finish of the costume is concerned, her costume was, in my opinion, better. The thing that I was told kind of set my costume apart, and this is what I went into it planning to do, is my costume actually qualified in every single category.
Nice.
So the contest was actually broken
that
up.
push?
Yeah, it was slightly different than how a lot of contests are formatted, in the sense that there are 4 categories. There was sewing, armor. Sorry if you want to talk. Larger than life. And then special effects. And so special effects had lighting, and then armor, whatever, right? I had everything. And so because of that, that's kind of what they say, like, kind of pushed me over the top. But
Nice.
Alicia and then, or Vert Vixen, and then there's this other lady named Alpaca Ash, who had this Astrologia costume from Final Fantasy it was beautiful. That's the best way to kind of describe it. Like, both of their costumes were just beautiful.
I saw what they were both wearing for that. Yeah.
So,
So all right.
So I hate to cut you off.
no, go ahead.
Igor, what is your worst wardrobe cosplay malfunction that you can recall, and how did you handle it?
I always have a thing of I don't know what it is, but I usually make stuff too big.
Okay.
I don't know why, but bigger's kind of more epic, and
Bigger in scale, as far as
bigger
or-
in scale. But 2 things. One thing that made me really respect a lot of people that decide to cosplay Superman or Batman or whatever. But a lot of people were stepping on my cape when I put a cape on, and that my cape, I decided to do it the easiest way possible was just to put it on Velcro. I thought that would be good, but people kept on ripping my cape off when they stepped on it. When I was
it would
walking.
rip off, like it would just pull your suit apart, or how exactly would it come off?
Just my cape would just rip off all the time,
jeez.
and it was for my Shredder cosplay.
Oh.
And probably the worst one was no offense to my buddy Chad, not this one, but the other one.
He's not here to defend himself.
The one that made my Kylo cosplay. We made it too long, and it was impossible to walk upstairs.
Oh, the between like the legging.
Yeah,
area?
because I'd be stepping on my own costume.
I did like the way that it unfurled out, though. Like it
It's-
looked really nicely
It's
underneath.
epic until like the one thing that can beat Kylo is stairs.
Hey, but that's why you never see him going upstairs.
He never walks upstairs.
He walked downstairs to go see his dad for the final time.
I mean, maybe he just floated.
Oh yeah, he force floated.
Yeah, he could do that. Kylo can fly.
Use the force float. All right, we had a really good name drop in, by the way. I wanted to get to it. Dave Warner said propaganda. I like that one.
He also said Propageddon. But the thing is,
he did.
the thing is, though, it's got to be a name that describes people who
Yeah,
make
that's
stuff.
more
All right, all right.
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
like an event.
All right. Well,
Propageddon.
either way,
Adjective.
look, either way,
God.
Chad and Igor have to unanimously agree.
We need a degree.
They need a degree on
We
it,
need
some
a degree on
deodorant.
this.
They need to agree on the decision of which prop name they like the best. So you gotta impress them. You don't gotta impress me and Litfin this time. You got to impress them. All right, guys. So remember, we need a prop name. Propsters. We had propaganda. What was it? Propageddon. Prop luck. Prop tarts. We can't use prop tarts, guys. Sorry.
Hey, Prop Tarts, another shout out. We gotta have you on the air sometime.
Yeah, we'll have you too, but
we'll find you.
and then Frank Ramirez, Apropolis. I think that one. That one. Oh yeah, to write down their choices.
Yeah.
This will be so you can write down your choices.
And moving on
or
from,
your freedom ransom note.
And moving on from that, we're gonna change gears again. We're gonna go back to our prop masters. I want to ask each of you. And kind of we're running out of time a little bit, so kind of keep it a little short. But I want to ask each of you, what got you into prop making?
What got you into prop making?
What was the thing that made you go?
So I went to school for game modeling animation, but
hence the Maya.
art school sucked, and then on
I like
top
how
of
you
that,
said that.
like
You're just like art school sucks.
Well, what sucked about it? So just super loosely.
well, the actual school itself was fun, but what sucked about it was the fact that there were no jobs.
Okay,
They'll after the fact. So what got me into prop making?
Had they promised you jobs? Like they said, oh, this is.
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
that doesn't happen.
Okay.
So when I finished art school, I decided like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to school and get a business degree, and so
Gotcha.
started doing that. And then my girlfriend back at the time, she was way into like Day of the Dead and all that, and so I'm like, well, I'm this white dude. I'm not gonna go dress up as a Day of the Dead like traditional style. So I made a Day of the Dead Stormtrooper helmet. I'd done a bunch of automotive like body stuff back in the day, custom stuff. So I kind of had all the fiberglassing and fabrication skills needed to make it. So that's kind of how I got started. It's kind of lame, I guess, but
That's awesome, though. Igor, what about you? What inspired you to start prop making? What kind of path led you to that point?
He was hit on the head with the hot ironing glue.
I made a costume, and I won a costume contest. And
so you do compete.
no, I don't really compete. My first
your back,
costume
Hoku.
was a Jack Sparrow costume, and I spent a lot of money making it and a lot of time, and I did not know what I was doing, but for whatever reason, a lot of people liked the way that I looked, and
Good look.
and yeah, and I won some money.
That's
so
hot.
I won some money, so that was cool. And then like I don't know, I was always kind of like just kind of like a shy, outspoken type of dude. And that one Halloween night, I felt kind of like a rock star.
More comfortable.
And I was like, why wouldn't I always want to feel this way?
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's what got me into cosplaying originally. And then
It's kind of an addictive feeling.
yeah, and for whatever reason, people started paying me to make them stuff.
Cool.
And,
What was the first thing that you got paid to make?
It was a Daft Punk helmet.
Nice. Oh, okay. You brought that last time when you were on.
I brought
was
one
that
of them.
one of them.
I brought one of them. Yeah. I got paid to make the other one that I didn't bring.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then that
led
me on a whole different road.
Nice. Chad Hoku, do you recall your first custom prop that you made for somebody?
Yeah, I made a big old axe for Ivy Doom Kitty.
Nice.
There we go.
That was the first big one I did.
What year was that?
1984.
I want to say 2011.
Okay, so like it's
Yeah, this was way back.
yeah, it was like 6 years ago.
Nice.
Wow. What about you? What was like your first major commission that you just were like proud of, that you really, it was good pay, just all of that first major commission that you would count as when you were like, I'm gonna do this?
The biggest one actually happened by me finishing someone else's work. Yeah, it was a thing that our buddy Harrison did. Shout out to Volpin. He made kits doing portal guns when Portal was like a really big thing.
Yeah.
And he makes a lot of stuff, and every now and again we all have castings that don't come out quite perfect. And Harrison, being the perfectionist that he is, decided to not use a kit that he made and gave it away.
Okay.
And the person that got it sent it to me
To fix it.
to fix it. And because when you get something for free and you get something from Harrison,
It's gonna be good.
it's gonna be finished.
Nice.
And so he sent it to me, and I don't know. I think I charged the guy like $1,500 to make him a portal gun, and then like a year later, NECA came out with one for $100.
Whoa.
And it was a really good.
Yeah, and it was like a good prop, but but I really like the one that I made too / Harrison.
Is that
made.
like a big prop making company, like somebody that
Mecca?
mass produces? Yeah, is that because I don't.
Yeah, they're kind of a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
do they mass produce things? Is that what I'm out of the loop on that?
Yeah, they make like high end toys.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah. They made a full size gravity gun from Half-Life,
Whoa.
which was really cool.
Oh
Pretty
gosh.
cool. I wonder how much that weighs.
Yo, Jack Pacage chimes in with Problem Kids. Oh,
No.
I love that.
That's a spin-off of mine, though.
Yeah, I saw yours, and yours was pretty
put
damn
the
good.
problem.
Yeah, I know. I like that too.
No, okay.
When I saw that, I was like, "That's good," and I was like, "Who wrote that?"
But
I
and then it's you, and that's not fair. But I like how he added the Problem Kids because I like that a lot actually.
We're all
John
problem
Dang it,
Omahundro.
Rob.
John
We're all problem
Omahundro
kids.
went
That kinda works.
Prople Bottom Kids, Prople Bottom Jeans. Sorry,
Proper bottom
Kids.
jeans.
Yeah.
We had John on last week.
Yeah.
Hi, John.
John Omahundro, check him out.
Thanks for coming back.
Bravest Warriors is really good.
I mean,
by
Bravest Warriors is
freaking awesome.
amazing.
I'm
I
okay with
actually-
Apocalypse.
I think
What?
it's
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Apocalypse.
That's pretty good.
that's sticking out. Is just we still got about
You
like
could call
5
it
minutes
the
to end the show.
Apocalypse.
The Apocalypse.
That's really good, actually.
All right, guys. Remember, we need your prop pun. I guess we can call it that, right? Propsters.
Chris, we
Apocalypse
can't
is
use
leading it.
prop tarts. Fifth
Yeah,
Friday
we
night, we're
can't
saying
use prop tarts, guys.
That's
Sorry.
an actual prop maker.
We can't have.
Apparently, they know him.
Prop
When-
specs.
Yeah,
Props.
Wendy
Prop
with prop specs.
specs.
Wendy, that's
Ooh.
pretty good. But you got to
I like it a
impress
lot.
you got to impress the judges over here.
That's what Chad is wearing right now. Prop specs.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I actually only need a monocle, though.
Oh.
I don't know if you know this. I don't need the left side.
We should make you a monocle.
I know, right?
I mean, like for symmetry and balance.
Elvin.
True.
Elvin. Will you give me one more again? I'm going to bring it back out.
Prop maestro.
Okay. Yeah.
And, we're getting towards the end of our show here, so I kind of want to showcase once more the Mr. Pinsky Props brought in a few of his creations.
She said it right.
Yeah.
She got it right that time.
I know, okay, man. I'm out of sugar. I need
Take a bow.
This may look familiar to some of you. I'm gonna shift some things on this table around.
All right. Here, bring.
All right, we're gonna deliberate.
All right, you guys deliver.
They're gonna deliberate
look
on
through
the
the
best.
comments.
On the,
Out of all the choices we.
Look
what the crap, Elvin? This may look familiar to some of you. This is my Wonder Woman cosplay, and this is made by Mr. Pinsky Props down at the end there. This is his first foray into female armor, and it is amazing and beautiful, and I love wearing it. And I am so proud that I get to put this thing on my body. He is taking commissions. Check his page out on Instagram. It is chock full of just amazing things. And yeah, and then I want to show you your Judge Dredd helmet as well,
All right, bring that in, please.
because I'm going to.
Here.
It's gonna put behind me. There's enough room. There's enough room. Okay. This guy right here too was also made by Mr. Pinsky Props. But our beloved Nerdbot girl, Scuba Steph, she does a femme dread, a femme judge dread. And one day, Igor here was perusing through her page, and he stops and he goes, "Oh, wait a second." She commissioned her dread from him. So any of you people in Nerdbot land who follow the Nerdbot girls, I'm like an unofficial Nerdbot girl, I guess. Her dread helmet was made by this guy right here.
The paperwork's in the mail.
What?
Her armor was made by me.
Not the helmet?
No,
It was
that's
the
not.
armor?
It's not my helmet. I don't know who made her helmet.
Oh, but it was the armor.
I made her armor.
He can make dread helmets too.
No.
Because he made this one.
No.
But he made her dread armor too. He makes armor, he makes helmets, he makes all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Excellent.
So,
All right, so did you guys deliberate? Are we?
I think we got it.
We got it. All right, anybody?
what does that even look like? Where's my
If anybody else, did anybody else prop?
Donation.
Did you guys see Prop
Donation.
Maestro?
Here.
Prop. And we got
Prop
Prop
Maestro.
Specs. Damn! Wow. I got. Violet.
I think we're closing it.
All right. I think
It's over. It's
it's
done.
over. We're done. All right, guys.
You want to say it?
You want to say
right.
it together?
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Prop Specs.
All right,
Hey.
wow. Prospects, everybody.
Prospects
So
is
who
really
was
good.
the
That's
winner?
Wendy Lou.
Wendy Lou.
And you know what? She was with us on our last cast,
Wendy
so
has
she
been-
followed us over.
Yeah, Wendy's been trying to win some
Girl,
stuff
thank
for
you
us.
for
Well,
the
you did
support.
It's Wendy Lou Who.
All right, Penny, pass me that. Let's pass it back so that they can see the figure here.
right
so you
on.
can see. So she won this metals die cast here of Wonder Woman. This is actually specifically for the Wonder Woman movie that's coming out pretty damn soon. When's that movie coming out? Do we even know?
June
You know,
30th.
June.
No. Second?
Word.
It's in June. All right, we're
Like the first couple days of
we're gonna
June.
be but make sure you check out at Paul Mart Store. That's where we got these babies, and we're gonna be giving out a few
Thank
more
you,
of
Paul
these.
Mart Store.
Yes, thank you, Paul. Everybody, check out at Paul Mart Store. He's on Facebook, and you can also find his website by just searching up Paul Mart Store or at Paul Mart Store. Alrighty. And again, we're gonna be giving away more of these during the week and also next week. So make sure you tune in, and we're gonna be doing the same kind of giveaways. We make up a game, and you just gotta play along, and you'll win. And that'll be it. Once again, I want to thank Chad Hoku and Igor from Mr. Pinsky's Props for coming in here today. They have been ever so eloquent with their informations and such on how to get started on the prop. And actually, on one last note, I always like to give people like an insight or let you give an insight on things that you do. What's an advice that you'd give to people who want to start out making props? We'll just constrain it to making props. What's something that you think would benefit somebody?
Safety glasses.
Awesome.
Oh.
Always. All right, and Igor?
Start small and don't spend a lot of money right away.
That's a good one.
I did.
Oh, God. Well,
Don't do that.
what was that the Jack?
No, my first prop was one of my Daft Punk helmets.
Okay.
$1,000 spent.
Whoa.
Sold it for 200. What? I learned what not to do.
All right. Well,
Don't do that.
Well, if everybody wants to see it, where can they find it on your website? Can you throw it out there
There's
for
still
me?
there's still photos of it up way at the bottom of my Flickr, but you shouldn't look at those. Those are not they're not that cool. Look at all the stuff that I post. I usually try to post at least every day. Just check out my Instagram. I post photos of all my builds.
Nice. Wendy Lou, by the way, we need you to message Nerdbot Botcast so we can figure out how to get this to you. So Wendy Lou, if you can, just kind of send a message to the Nerdbot page that you're seeing and say, hey, I won the Metals Diecast Wonder Woman.
Thank you, Wendy, for sticking with us all night. You the real MVP, girl.
Chad Hoku of Hoku Props. Where can everybody get a hold of you on the interwebs? So where can we find you? Hoku Props.
HokuProps.com.
Awesome.
Everything's there.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for being here. Rachel Litfin, where can everybody get a hold of you on the interwebs?
You can get a hold of me on all social media platforms under Rachel Litfin. Everything, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That's Rachel Litfin. I post under the hashtag FinOnFire. What is lit may never die.
Shit's on fire, yo.
Shit's on fire, yo.
Lit's on fire.
From our dearest Jack Pacage.
Nice. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Jack Pacage. Also, everybody, if you're willing and also able to get to NerdbotCon 2017, highly recommend coming out this year, September 30th. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a one-day con, but we're going to have over 100 vendors, cosplay contest, nerd karaoke, live music, photo meetups, cosplay panels, giveaways, and much, much more going on there. That's pretty much it. If you need to find more information about that, or if you want to be a vendor at the event, you just got to go to nerdbot.com and you'll find all the information there. You are watching this show, the Nerdbot Botcast, on Facebook, Nerdbot Media's page. That's right, and you can find more programming later during the week. We got the Love Tank coming out. Nerdbot Girls are going to be on Thursday, so check them out. You can find everything that we do, articles and reviews, at nerdbot.com, and we also are on Instagram at Nerdbot Media. You can catch everything I do Lego-wise at Another Brick Studio, CA. And once again, thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much to Chad, Hoku, and Igor from Mr. Pinsky's Props. Take it later, and we'll give them a that's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
That's not how any of this works.
Works.